Dawn of Deception. Admiral Marcus Blackwood stood at the observation deck of the UES Hyperion, his weathered face reflected in the reinforced glass as he gazed at the massive shipyards hidden beneath Europa's icy surface. The culmination of humanity's greatest deception was about to unfold, and the weight of that responsibility pressed heavily on his shoulders. "Admiral, the Centaurian delegation has entered the solar system," reported Commander Naomi Rodriguez, her dark eyes fixed on the holographic display. "They're maintaining their expected course toward Earth's public spaceport." Blackwood nodded, a slight smile playing at the corners of his mouth. "And our friends remain completely unaware of what lies beneath their path." Status of the Ghost Web. Operating at full capacity, sir. The quantum camouflage network is masking all military installations across the solar system. As far as they're concerned, we're still a relatively primitive species barely capable of interplanetary travel. The deception had begun 30 years ago, when humanity made first contact with the Galactic Confederation. Rather than reveal their true technological capabilities, Earth's leaders had made the bold decision to present themselves as an emerging civilization, hiding their true military might behind an elaborate web of quantum camouflage and careful misdirection. "Director Patel is on secure Channel 1, Rodriguez announced, interrupting Blackwood's thoughts. The Admiral straightened his uniform and activated the holographic communicator. Rajesh Patel, Director of Earth's Intelligence Division, appeared before him, his usually composed features tight with concern. "Marcus, we have a situation. Our deep cover operatives in the Confederation have uncovered plans for a peacekeeping intervention. They're planning to establish a permanent military presence in our system, supposedly to protect Earth from aggressive elements." Blackwood's jaw tightened. "How long?" 3 weeks, maybe less. The Confederation Council has already approved the measure. They see us as an easy target for their expansion, just as we predicted they would. "Then it's time," Blackwood said, his voice firm. "Initiate Operation Daybreak." Patel nodded gravely. "I'll inform the Defense Council. Good luck, old friend." As the hologram faded, Blackwood turned to Rodriguez. "Send the activation codes to all fleet commanders. It's time to show the galaxy what humanity is truly capable of." Across the solar system, hidden bases stirred to life. Beneath the surfaces of Mars, Venus, and various moons, massive doors began to open. In the asteroid belt, what appeared to be ordinary rocks transformed into state-of-the-art defense platforms. And in high Earth orbit, thousands of satellites previously classified as space debris revealed their true nature as advanced weapon systems. "Ghost Web disengagement sequence initiated," Rodriguez reported, her fingers dancing across the holographic controls. "Full reveal in 10 minutes. Blackwood opened a channel to all Earth forces. "All personnel, this is Admiral Blackwood. For 3 decades, we have prepared for this moment. We have hidden our strength, studied our potential adversaries, and built a force capable of defending not just Earth, but human interests throughout the galaxy. Today, we show the Confederation that humanity will not be subjugated or controlled. Stand ready." The Centaurian delegation's ships, sleek vessels of purple and gold, continued their approach toward Earth, unaware of the massive military force about to reveal itself. Ambassador Trelgzan, known for his diplomatic skills and subtle manipulation of primitive species, stood on his flagship's bridge with a satisfied smile. "These humans will make an excellent addition to the Confederation's protectorate systems," he remarked to his aide. "Their resources will serve us well, and in time, they'll thank us for our guidance." "Sir," his sensor operator called out, confusion evident in their voice. "I'm detecting some strange energy readings. Wait, this can't be right." Suddenly, the space around them transformed. Where there had been empty void, massive warships now hung in space, their designs unlike anything in the Confederation database. Defense platforms bristled with weapons that made the Centaurian escorts look like toys in comparison. "By the Ancient Ones," Trelgzan whispered, his confidence evaporating as he watched humanity's true face emerge from behind its carefully crafted mask. Aboard the Hyperion, Blackwood watched as the ghost web fully disengaged, revealing Earth's combined military might to the stunned Centaurian delegation. The quantum camouflage field that had hidden their true capabilities for so long dissolved like morning mist, leaving behind a force that would reshape the balance of power in the galaxy. "Open a channel to Ambassador Trelgzen's vessel," Blackwood ordered. As the communication link established, he allowed himself a small smile. "Ambassador, on behalf of the United Earth Federation, I believe it's time we renegotiated the terms of our relationship with the Confederation." The silence that followed was deafening. Humanity's greatest deception had come to an end, but its greatest challenge was just beginning. As Blackwood prepared for the diplomatic storm that would follow, he knew that the galaxy would never be the same. The sleeping giant had awakened, and the stars themselves would bear witness to what followed. The veil lifts. The Confederation Council chamber erupted in chaos as the holographic footage of Earth's revealed military might played before the assembled representatives. The massive chamber, usually a model of decorum, now buzzed with shocked whispers and outraged cries. High Counselor Drenthax, his crystalline form shimming with agitation, raised all four of his arms for silence. "Order. We must maintain order." His voice echoed through the chamber, gradually quieting the tumult. Ambassador Trelgzen stood before the council, his usual composure shattered. "The humans have deceived us all. Their technological capabilities far exceed our initial assessments. The fleet they revealed." He paused, struggling to find the words. "It rivals our combined forces." "Impossible," shouted Representative Cole of the Hegemony Worlds, his scaled skin flushing dark purple with anger. "They were barely capable of reaching their own moon when we first contacted them." A new voice cut through the chamber, calm and measured. "Were we? Or did we simply let you see what you expected to see?" Admiral Blackwood strode into the chamber, flanked by Director Patel and Commander Rodriguez. Their presence, unannounced and unexpected, sent another wave of murmurs through the assembly. "This is unprecedented," Drenthax declared, his crystalline form pulsing with intense light. "You have no authority to enter these chambers unannounced." "On the contrary," Patel replied, his voice carrying easily across the chamber. "As of 6 hours ago, Earth submitted its formal application for full Confederation membership, according to Article 7, Section 3 of your own charter, that gives us the right to participate in any discussion regarding our world status." Commander Rodriguez activated a holoprojector, and a detailed map of Earth's defense network appeared above the council floor. "For those questioning our capabilities, allow me to provide a demonstration." The display shifted, showing real-time footage of Earth's fleet conducting precision maneuvers that would have been impossible with the technology they had pretended to possess. "What you see here represents only a fraction of our true capabilities," Blackwood continued. "We chose to hide our strength not out of fear, but out of prudence. We wanted to understand the galaxy and its politics before revealing ourselves fully." Representative Cole leaped to his feet. "This is an outrage. They have spied on us, infiltrated our networks, learned our secrets while hiding their true nature. They cannot be trusted." "Spied on you?" Patel raised an eyebrow. "No more than you spied on us. We simply proved better at it. Every attempt to plant surveillance devices in our systems, every diplomatic mission that was actually gathering military intelligence, we knew about them all. We simply let you think you had succeeded." The chamber fell silent as the implications sank in. Humanity hadn't just hidden its military might. It had completely outmaneuvered the Confederation's intelligence services. High Counselor Drenthax's crystalline form dimmed slightly, a sign of deep thought among his species. "Admiral Blackwood, you must understand our position. This revelation, it changes everything." The balance of power was an illusion," Blackwood interrupted. one that served the Confederation's interests at the expense of emerging civilizations. We chose to shatter that illusion rather than submit to it. "And what are your demands?" Trelgzan asked, his voice bitter with the memory of his own humiliation. "Demands?" Rodriguez stepped forward. "We make no demands. We offer an opportunity. Earth seeks neither dominion nor subjugation. We propose a genuine partnership, one based on mutual respect rather than perceived superiority." Patil activated another holographic display, this one showing technological breakthroughs that humanity had kept hidden. "We have made advances in quantum mechanics, artificial gravity manipulation, and faster-than-light travel that even the Confederation hasn't achieved. We offer to share this knowledge, to work together for the betterment of all species." The council chamber erupted in excited whispers as the implications became clear. Humanity wasn't just revealing its military might. It was offering technological advances that could reshape civilization itself. Blackwood surveyed the chamber, noting the shifting attitudes among the representatives. Some still showed hostility, but others displayed growing interest. The first phase of humanity's emergence was proceeding exactly as planned. Ripples of power. The aftermath of Earth's revelation sent shockwaves through the galactic community. In the weeks that followed, alliances shifted, treaties were hastily rewritten, and the political landscape transformed. At the heart of this chaos, humanity's representatives worked tirelessly to shape the new reality they had created. Within the secured command center of the UES Hyperion, Admiral Blackwood reviewed the latest intelligence reports with his senior staff. The holographic displays showed a galaxy in turmoil, with various factions scrambling to adjust to the new balance of power. "The hegemony worlds are mobilizing their fleet," Commander Rodriguez reported, highlighting a cluster of systems on the strategic display. Representative Cole's influence has grown considerably among the hardline factions. Director Patel nodded grimly. "Our intelligence suggests they're trying to form a coalition against us. Several smaller powers are being pressured to choose sides." "And the Centaurians?" Blackwood asked, his eyes fixed on the diplomatic reports scrolling across his display. "Ambassador Trelgzan has been recalled," Rodriguez answered. "His replacement, Ambassador Vental, appears more pragmatic about the new situation. They're expressing interest in our quantum drive technology." The door chimed, and a junior officer entered with urgent news. "Sir, we're detecting unusual activity at the edge of the solar system. Multiple ships dropping out of FTL. Signatures match hegemony design." Blackwood's expression hardened. "Show me." The tactical display shifted, revealing a fleet of warships taking up position just beyond Neptune's orbit. Their formation suggested military intent rather than diplomatic presence. "They're testing us," Patil observed, his voice calm despite the tension in the room. "Seeing how we'll react to a show of force." Commander Rodriguez, "Deploy Task Force Delta to intercept," Blackwood ordered. "Maintain defensive posture but ensure our capabilities are visible." As Earth's ships moved to meet the potential threat, another situation was unfolding in the Confederation Council. High Counselor Drenthax presided over an emergency session, his crystalline form pulsing with stressed light patterns. "The humans have destabilized centuries of established order," Representative Cole thundered from his podium. "They must be contained before other species follow their example. Already, the Arcturus Coalition speaks of revealing their own hidden technologies." "Perhaps," a new voice cut in, "that is precisely what this galaxy needs." Ambassador Vental of the Centaurian delegation rose, her elegant form commanding attention. "For too long, we have maintained a hierarchy based on technological superiority. The humans have shown us the folly of such assumptions. You would support these upstarts?" Cole demanded, his scales darkening with rage. "I would support progress," Vental replied smoothly. "The humans offer advances that could benefit all our peoples. Should we reject such opportunities merely to maintain our pride?" In Earth orbit, the Hyperion sensors detected a new development. The hegemony fleet had launched probes toward the solar system's inner planets. "They're scanning our defense networks," Rodriguez reported, "trying to determine our true capabilities." Blackwood allowed himself a small smile. "Let them look. Disable the ghost web in sectors 7 through 12. Show them exactly what they're dealing with." The response was immediate. As Earth's hidden defenses revealed themselves, the hegemony probes transmitted a flood of data back to their fleet. Within minutes, the hostile ships began to withdraw. "They've seen enough," Patel noted, watching the tactical display. "But this won't be the last test." "No," Blackwood agreed. "This is just the beginning. The galaxy is realigning itself, and everyone wants to know where they'll stand when the dust settles." Back in the council chamber, the debate had shifted from condemnation to negotiation. Even the most hostile members could no longer deny humanity's place at the galactic table. "We propose a new framework," Ambassador Vental announced, "one that recognizes the contribution each species can make, regardless of their time in the galactic community. The humans have shown us that age does not equal wisdom, nor does tradition guarantee superiority." As the council members discussed this radical proposal, Earth's representatives continued their careful diplomatic dance. They had revealed their strength. Now they needed to show they could wield it wisely. The future of human-alien relations hung in the balance, and every decision, every response, would shape the galaxy for centuries to come. Trial by fire. The warning came at 300 Earth Standard Time. Multiple quantum disruptions appeared at the edge of the solar system, far larger than any previous incursion. Admiral Blackwood was on the bridge of the Hyperion within minutes, watching as the tactical display lit up with hostile signatures. "Hegemony warships," Commander Rodriguez confirmed, her fingers flying over the holographic controls. "Largest fleet concentration we've seen yet. At least 300 capital ships, plus support vessels." Director Patel's hologram materialized on the bridge. "Our intelligence networks confirm this is Representative Cole's power play. He's convinced enough of the hardline factions to support direct military action. All to maintain their illusion of superiority," Blackwood muttered. "Status of civilian evacuation protocols." "Already underway," Rodriguez responded. "Underground shelters are at 60% capacity. The Ghost Web is maintaining coverage of non-military installations." The hegemony fleet approached in perfect attack formation, their ships arranged in overlapping defensive patterns that spoke of centuries of military tradition. At their center, a massive dreadnought served as the command vessel, its hull bristling with weapon emplacements. "Incoming transmission," Rodriguez announced. "It's Cole himself." The reptilian leader's face appeared on the main screen, his scales dark with aggression. "This is your only warning, humans. Surrender your military assets and submit to hegemony oversight, or face annihilation." Blackwood stood, his weathered face set in grim determination. "Representative Cole, I suggest you reconsider. We revealed our strength to avoid conflict, not to invite it. Your deception cannot be tolerated." Cole snarled. "The natural order must be maintained. You have 1 hour to comply." As the transmission cut off, Ambassador Vental's signal came through on a secure channel. "Admiral, the Centaurian fleet is en route. We stand with Earth." "As do we," came the crystalline tones of High Counselor Drenthax. "The Confederation will not allow this unsanctioned aggression." But Blackwood knew their allies wouldn't arrive in time to prevent the initial assault. This would be humanity's true test, not just of their military might, but of their tactical innovation. "Deploy the Quicksilver Protocol," he ordered. "Let's show them why hiding our capabilities was an act of mercy." Across the solar system, humanity's defense network sprang into action. What the hegemony sensors registered as simple asteroid fields suddenly revealed themselves as clouds of autonomous drone weapons. Quantum entanglement drives, technology the Confederation had fought impossible, allowed Earth's ships to appear and disappear at will, striking from unexpected vectors. "They're launching their first wave," Rodriguez reported. 3 carrier groups moving to establish a beachhead. Execute Operation Hydra, Blackwood commanded. Full spectrum response. The battle that followed would be studied in military academies across the galaxy for centuries to come. The hegemony's numerical superiority crashed against humanity's technological innovations, like waves against a cliff. Earth's quantum-shifted weapons bypassed their shields completely, while automated defense systems adapted to their attack patterns in real time. Aboard his flagship, Cole watched in growing horror as his carefully planned assault fell apart. Impossible. Their technology. They're predicting our tactics before we execute them. Machine learning combat systems, his tactical officer reported, voice shaking. They're not just fighting us. They're learning from every engagement. The tide turned definitively when Earth unveiled its masterstroke. Quantum beacons activated throughout the solar system, creating a complex web of interdiction fields. The hegemony fleet found their ships unable to maneuver as planned, trapped in spaces where the laws of physics themselves seem to operate differently. Your fleet is neutralized, Representative Cole. Blackwood's voice came through clear and calm. Surrender now, and we can end this without further bloodshed. Cole's response was to order his dreadnought to power up its main weapon, a planet-killer-class graviton beam. If we cannot have victory, we will ensure your world burns. But before he could fire, a precise strike from a cloaked Earth vessel severed his ship's power core. The massive dreadnought went dark, drifting helplessly in space as Earth's forces systematically disabled the remaining hegemony ships. As the battle concluded, the first Allied ships began arriving. Centaurian, Confederation, and even some independent worlds who had chosen to stand with humanity. They found not a desperate Earth fighting for survival, but a decisive victory that would reshape galactic politics forever. Humanity does not seek dominion. Blackwood broadcast to all ships in the system. We seek partnership. Remember this day not as a demonstration of our power, but as proof that the old ways of thinking must change. New Dawn. 1 month after the Battle of Sol, the Confederation Council convened in a historic session. The chamber, recently renovated to accommodate Earth's delegation as equals, buzzed with anticipation. The galaxy's political landscape had been transformed, not just by Earth's military victory, but by the possibilities their hidden innovations had revealed. Admiral Blackwood stood before the assembled representatives, his uniform bearing new medals of alliance from both the Centaurians and the Confederation itself. Beside him, Director Patel and Commander Rodriguez represented the diplomatic and military arms of Earth's new position in galactic society. The events of the past month have proven what we long suspected, Blackwood began. The galaxy was stagnating under old prejudices and artificial hierarchies. Change was not just inevitable, it was necessary. High Counselor Drenthax's crystalline form pulsed in agreement. Earth's emergence has indeed catalyzed a renaissance. Already, 3 other civilizations have revealed advanced technologies they had hidden, fearing the same prejudices that humanity faced. Ambassador Vental stepped forward, her elegant features composed as she addressed the chamber. The Centaurian Confederation proposes a new framework for galactic cooperation. No longer will we judge civilizations by their age or apparent technological level. Instead, we will focus on what each species can contribute to our shared future. The former hegemony worlds, now under new leadership following Cole's removal, had sent Representative Mirax, whose scales bore the lighter colors of youth and reform. We support this initiative. Our defeat at Earth's hands showed us the folly of clinging to outdated notions of superiority. In Earth orbit, the Hyperion maintained its vigilant watch, but now as part of an integrated defense force that included ships from a dozen allied species. Commander Rodriguez had overseen the integration of Earth's quantum communication systems with their allies, creating a new standard for galactic military cooperation. The quantum technology sharing program has exceeded all expectations, she reported during the council session. What we've learned from our allies has already led to improvements in our own systems. True cooperation benefits everyone. Director Patel, who had spent the month reorganizing Earth's intelligence services for their new role, shared his own insights. We maintained our deception for 30 years not out of fear, but because we saw the need for change in how the galaxy welcomed new civilizations. Now we can work openly to create a more equitable future. The Council Chamber's holographic displays showed scenes from across the galaxy, joint scientific ventures, cultural exchanges, and the first graduating class of the new Galactic Defense Academy, where Earth's tactical innovations were being taught alongside traditional military doctrine. But our greatest achievement, Blackwood continued, has been proving that strength need not lead to domination. Earth could have used its hidden power to conquer. Instead, we chose to reveal ourselves in a way that would foster partnership. High Counselor Drenthax rose, his crystalline form glowing with formal intensity. The Council will now vote on the proposed Galactic Cooperation Charter. This document, drafted jointly by Earth, Centaurian, and Confederation representatives, will establish new protocols for integrating emerging civilizations and sharing technological advances. The vote was nearly unanimous. Even those species that had initially opposed Earth's emergence had seen the benefits of the new order. Trade had increased, scientific advancement had accelerated, and the fear of technological suppression had been replaced by excitement for shared discovery. As the session concluded, Admiral Blackwood stood at the Hyperion's observation deck, watching Earth rotate below. Commander Rodriguez joined him, carrying reports from the latest Joint Fleet exercises. "Did you ever doubt?" she asked quietly. "When we planned all this, did you ever wonder if we were making the right choice?" Blackwood smiled slightly. "Every day. But look at what we've achieved. Not just survival, not just acceptance, but true partnership. We've helped create a galaxy where strength is measured not by dominance, but by how we lift each other up." In the decades that followed, historians would mark this period as the beginning of the galactic renaissance. Earth's carefully planned emergence had broken centuries of stagnation, ushering in an era of unprecedented cooperation and advancement. The sleeping giant had awakened not to conquer, but to lead by example, proving that the greatest power lies not in weapons or technology, but in the wisdom to use them wisely. As night fell over the Confederation capital, the stars seemed to shine brighter, illuminating a galaxy forever changed by humanity's revelation. The future stretched out before them, not as a battlefield to be conquered, but as a frontier to be explored together.